The Shark Deck.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. The Daily Mail wondered whatever became of Meghan Markle's friendship with Jessica Mulroney. In a resurfaced blog post from the TIG, Meghan described Jessica as savvy and fashionable and très cool and also va-va-voom pretty. Jessica played an important role on Meghan's wedding day and was publicly supportive of Meghan as she adapted to life as a royal but was noticeably absent from the Netflix series. The Mail believes the pair may have become distant in 2020 when Jessica Mulroney became embroiled in a white privilege row with lifestyle blogger Sasha Exeter. Following the murder of George Floyd, Sasha posted on her Instagram stories and encouraged her followers and fellow influencers to speak out about the Black Lives Matter movement. However, the blogger claims Jessica took offense from her generic call-to-action post. In a follow-up video, Sasha said, "What happened next was a series of very problematic behavior and antics. I'm by no means calling Jess a racist, but what I will say is this. She is very well aware of her wealth, perceived power and privilege because of the color of her skin, and that, my friends, gave her the momentary confidence to come for my livelihood in writing. Textbook white privilege, really, in my personal opinion." The Mail points out that Jessica later issued 3 public apologies but was dropped by numerous television networks. A source told the Daily Mail their friendship is no longer what it once was, adding that this was due to the pair having just grown apart and not because of the fallout between Jessica and Sasha. The insider added, "Of course, Meghan has been worried about Jess. She'll always have love for her." Sky News Australia noticed Harry and Meghan have been removed from the Queen's Commonwealth Trust website after it underwent a digital makeover. They are, after all, no longer working members of the royal family. While we're all laughing at South Park, it's been a few days since we've had a good Kate is Wonderful story. But no worries, Vanity Fair is on the case with the headline, "Kate Middleton is charting her own path as the Princess of Wales." Let's take a look at what Vanity Fair has to say. With her trademark smile, she's showing off the respectful openness that has made her a hit at royal walkabouts. On the surface, Kate is still doing traditional Windsor-style engagements, but she is suiting them to her skills, knowing her briefing books, exuding a quiet confidence, making people feel comfortable, and the needs of modern media. For the last century, royal spouses have had to walk a fine line between being their spouse's supporting act while also building a portfolio large enough to justify their royal role. Kate, the first university graduate to hold the title of Princess of Wales, has spent the last half-decade building up the type of resume that would allow her to feel at home in a room full of experts. For Princess Diana, the royal role entailed using her charisma to make someone's day, while also bringing attention to social issues in the press. Though Diana did occasionally wear a Harvard sweater in the streets of London, she didn't often visit with university professors or research scientists in academic settings as a focus of her work. That said, Kate is following the playbook that Diana established for making sure her work had an impact. Palace Intrigue will be right back. Could the Masked Singer's Medusa be Meghan Markle? Medusa, as you know, is a snake-haired villainess, performed a pitch-perfect rendition of Happier Than Ever during the season premiere and left the judges speechless. Ken Jeong guessed Medusa is Meghan Markle. The audience groaned in disapproval, but Ken reminded them that Medusa grew up far from the spotlight and there was a knighted chess piece referring to royalty. There was also an image of Buckingham Palace used. Maybe it's Kate. Can we interest you in some royal gin? The Telegram reports a pink gin infused with hand-picked raspberries grown at the King's Berkshire residence was released by the RCT, a department of the royal household. Described as a blend of sweet and fragrant botanicals, the drink is spiced with pink peppercorns and cassia bark while sweetened with orange peel and rose petal. The raspberries from across the royal estate in Windsor are said to give it a fruity finish and a vibrant pink hue. The RCT said its new gin pairs beautifully with ginger beer, and when garnished with fresh raspberries and orange peel, could make the perfect accompaniment to the long weekend of coronation celebrations. For a sweet, light drink, the recommended serving suggestion is to pour 50 ml of Royal Windsor gin over muddled raspberries in a martini glass. Top up with 100 ml of pineapple juice. The pink gin's clear glass bottle features a circular motif entwined with illustrations of the botanicals found in the drink, as well as a sketch of Windsor Castle on the back. And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalacintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, wherever you get your favorite shows. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue. Good times.
Did you know you can name a cockroach after your ex-lover and have it fed to the animals at the zoo? Hi, I'm Johnny Mack with 5 Good News Stories. It's a podcast twice a week where I tell you 5 good news stories, 5 fluffy stories. I just want to make you smile to start your day. I can tell you about a cat and a rabbit that fell in love, or I can tell you how porta potties are about to be a lot less horrible. What kind of show is this? It's called 5 Good News Stories. The number 5 Good News Stories. Follow it, Apple, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you get your shows. 5 Good News Stories.